then someone who I've had a class with is gonna recognize me and be like, I'm a basketball player. But what if it's not even them? I'm just really paranoid now. I don't want this. You gotta edit this out. You hear that, future Adam?
Hey guys! So today I'm going to do a vlog about school because it's something I've really wanted to do for a while, and I didn't get to do a vlog last week because I was in Nashville, and I swear to God, I'm editing that video. I missed my video last week because I was in Nashville, and I promise you're going to have a Nashville video eventually at some point in time. Probably in a while. At school, this is where you meet some of your best friends, and I just so happen to have one of my best friends right here, right now. Okay, a little bit closer. Go back, and back. Okay, let's go back. Hey! I was gonna do a cute pose. Lavena.
Yeah.
Tell us about your school status.
I feel like you should go first.
Okay. I'm a student, and I go to university. That's what all the fancy people say. I'm studying linguistics because linguistics is fucking awesome and it should be studied more. And it's like a new baby science. Not like a science that studies babies, but we do study babies though. Like the baby head turning stuff. Yeah, Lavena's turn.
I was studying sociology at OSU, but now I'm gonna go do me.
She's majoring in life. So before Lavena stops being a student, I want to talk with her a little bit about what it's like to be a student. And so one of the first things I want to talk about is the ways that we employ in order to not be called on to class. Because there's some professors who have a participation grade, but they also want to call on you, which I think is kind of redundant. You know, if you're gonna make me talk, then you either do it with a grade, or you either do it because you're going to call out my name. Don't do both. That's my opinion.
No, so when I met with the advisor, they told me that technically I'm not dropping out, I'm stopping out. I think that's just how OSU makes it sound prettier.
It does sound prettier. Bullshitting papers. I think this is a very important skill that every university student needs to know. And I think we especially learned very well from our high school, because that was the ultimate bullshitting, like, Olympiad or something.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It was like a fucking triathlon without all the shooting and running and the swimming.
You know there's not shooting in triathlons, right?
It's like, I know it was because they were like Mountie Rangers or something like that, and they like wanted to, like, spend their time do something, because they live out in the fucking mountains or something, and so they're like, oh, we're bored, so let's go skiing, and then when we stop skiing, we'll shoot shit. Like, that's the thing, is you ski.
I don't think that's a real sport.
You ski down it's not a sport, it's like, it's a competition. Oh, God. There's, like, a little essay that I did, like, I just bullshitted it. Like, I picked, like, 2 quotes, and was like, this is the tone, and it does this because the author blah, blah, blah.
I haven't really done any assignments this semester yet. not, damn it.
So, Lavena, what is your seating strategy for when you're trying to find a seat in a new class? Like, it's the first week, first day, and you're trying to scout out where you're going to sit.
So I really like to sit in the front row.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's not true.
That's me. I like to sit in the front row.
Well, I don't exactly know if I'm the best one to give any what my thoughts are on this.
She's not the best person to tell us what she likes. But what usually ends up happening is I freak out and just sit in the first seat that I can get to. And that's exactly what I did in my Spanish Advanced Grammar class. Because it was like, I had 15 minutes between classes to get there on like the first day. And so I was like really worried, and I was like rushing, and I was like running across the oval, and I was like, oh my God, I'm not gonna make it, oh my God, where am I gonna sit? Blah, blah, blah. So I get in there, like everyone's already in there, and there are like 2 seats in the very front row, right next to the door. So I just go, ah! And I just kind of like throw all my stuff on the ground and sit down, and I'm like, well, I guess this is my seat now.
A good tip that I have found. So one thing I've found that helps make class a lot better is getting to know your professor or your teacher or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And knowing them on some level. And professors, like, they teach lots of students, and teachers teach lots of students. And so just by like having a little conversation with them, like really makes you stand out to them. And if you ever need help later on, they're going to be more willing to work with you.
Right, because they're going to know who you are, you're going to have a rapport, and they're going to be like, oh, you're the kid who asked that one question. Okay. And they're going to... Also, I think it shows, like, at least if you ask questions, it shows that you're, like, showing an interest in what you're learning in. And that's going to, like, tickle them to death, because, I mean, they're not a professor because they hate their subject. You know what I mean?
That's possible. Never say never.
I didn't say that. I didn't say never. Bye!